Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Like always, thank you so much for tuning in again. Today we're going to be talking about something really exciting, and I kind of hinted about it in my previous haul video, and it's about the new Dose of Colors and Desi and Katy collab. And guys, I was so excited when I got my hands on this. Like, you guys know, if you watched that previous video, that I had to go through Namies to get it because it's sold out within minutes online. And I know it's going to be restocking in September, so I thought, what better way for you guys to see this in action than with a little demo and tutorial. So I'm gonna go ahead and include a little eye look tutorial on the palette, and I'm gonna give you guys 2 lip options, so stay tuned for that. It's gonna be coming up a little bit into the video so you guys can kind of see how it applies and how it looks up on the face. And I have a light medium skin tone, so keep that in mind. So if you're darker or lighter than me, then you're gonna have somewhat of an idea of how this is gonna look on you. But guys, this collection got me from the second that I saw it. From the nude packaging to like the beautiful like sequin packaging on the highlighters, guys. It is so stunning. Like, you guys know that packaging is kind of like near and dear to my heart, and they absolutely nailed it with this collab. So I'm not gonna ramble anymore, and we're just gonna talk about the things in order of appearance, and I'm kind of just gonna go through prices, and then we're gonna go into the demo just so this video isn't 1,000 hours long, and then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna give you my final thoughts. So I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about things one by one really quickly, and we'll do some swatches as we go. So the first thing I have here is the girls palette, and look at this. This is what I mean when I say the packaging is beautiful. Like, this is the box that it comes with, and it's just a beautiful rose gold, and then the packaging itself is so stunning. And in the back you have the names of the 4 little shades that they picked, and then when you open this bad boy you do get a mirror and then your 4 shades. So they picked shades that were unique to them. Like, they made these shades themselves. This one here and this one have to be used wet. It's what it says instructed in the video, and then we have these 2 that can be used dry. I honestly haven't had a problem with any of the shades. I've played with all of them already, and this palette retails for $28. So this one is Suze, and then we have, we have Noli, Suze, Harpoon, and Turboson, and they are so beautiful. And I kind of like the concept of this, and like I said, for the price, I don't think it's a bad price point, $28 for 4 shades. And what I like is that they didn't include a whole palette, because they know that everybody has neutral shades and like transition shades and crease shades already in their collection. So you're getting 4 pretty unique eyeshadows in my opinion, and I think that they're very, very pretty. So let's just swatch these, and I'm gonna do these dry without wetting them. So this is Suze, and look at how beautiful that is. This is what I have on the inner part of my eye, and then we have Noli, and then I have this all over the lid, and it is super stunning. And then we have Turboson, and this is what this looks like. Oh guys, this is such a unique, beautiful color. I love it. And last but not least, we have Harpoon, and I was wearing this in my previous video when I did the haul, and it looks so pretty. Guys, look at this. It's a beautiful olive shade with a lot of gold flips to it. It's stunning. I love this. And honestly, I don't have anything negative to say about these shades. Like, I haven't encountered anything. The only thing is you do have to use your finger. And if you have nails, like, I see that being a con. But overall, this is super stunning. Like, I love the color selection. I paired it with my baked browns, and I think it created a beautiful look, a very smoky and wearable look. So you already have palettes in your collection that have a bunch of mattes, so this is just going to be a perfect accent to your collection. The next 2 things are the highlighters, and guys, look at this. Oh, they're so beautiful. So here we have Mirame, and then here we have Fuego. So let's start with Mirame, and it's the darker one of the 2 shades that they released. And this is Mirame, and let me just give you a side-by-side with Fuego. And Fuego is going to be the lighter shade. So there you go. This is basically it, and these colors are very, very pretty. This is a very true peachy gold, and then this one is a little bit more of a bronzed gold. They're both very pretty. I do have both of them on my face right now, that you will see these in action in the little demo that I'm going to include, and they're stunning. Like, they are the most blinding highlighters, and what I like is that they don't emphasize any texture on my face, and I love a highlighter that can do that. I have it popped in the inner corners of my eyes and on my brow bones, and I just think it gives the face so much, I don't know, like something extra to the face. So let me go ahead and swatch Fuego for you guys, and that's what it looks like on the finger. Like, it's so beautiful, and we're just gonna put it right here under Harpoon. Look at that, guys. it's so beautiful. And then we have Mirame. And this is what it looks like. It's a little deeper than Fuego. And we're gonna pop this on right here. And as you can see, these are very golden and very bronzed. So the only con I have with this is I wish they would have released a shade geared towards lighter skins, just because this is gonna look good on medium to deep skin tones. But for lighter skins, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit too heavy on them, and it's gonna be a little bit more like a stripe on the face. So maybe later on they'll come out with a highlighter more geared towards lighter skin tones. But as for now, these are the two that they have, and I think they are absolutely beautiful. Like, I think that if you have a light hand, they can be buildable, and if you want something intense and blinding, you can definitely go ahead and pile it on, and you're gonna be glowing for the gods. Like, it's stunning. So that is the face, the powders in this collection. And now let's go on to lips. So on my lips right now, did I mention that the highlighters are $28? They're $28, guys, before I continue. So on the lips right now, I have a liquid lipstick, and this is the one that I could get my hands on. There's two in the collection, but I got the red orange one that is on my lips right now, and it's called Hot Fire. And this is what it looks like. And Hot Fire retails for $18. And look at this packaging, guys. Like, I'm telling you, the gold and the nude, it's just so like sexy to me. Like, I don't know, I love it. And this is what it looks like. And let's just give it a quick swatch. It's so opaque and it's stunning. Like, this is a color that's gonna look good all year round, especially during the summer, just because it's so bright and vivid. And it's one of those colors that makes your teeth look very white, and it's just beautiful. And this is a color that's gonna be suited to so many skin tones. I don't think that anybody's gonna have a problem with this. And then the other one in the collection that I did not purchase because it was out of stock is a very deep berry, like vampy shade. It's very stunning. It's very like berry purplish, and it's gorgeous. So I can't wait to get my hands on that. But for the meantime, I have this one. And then the second option in the video that I give you is a nude, a very nude lip to go paired with the eyes if you want something more muted down. And the color that I had is More Creamer Please. And the same situation, this is a very beautiful like nude bullet, and it's kind of like rubberized texture. And then you pop this off, and then it says Katy and Lustrelux, and then you put that up, and this is what it looks like. I like this color. I don't know, sometimes it makes me feel washed out, sometimes it just looks very pretty. It kind of just depends on the eye look, I guess. And this is just a quick swatch. Look at that, guys. It's super opaque and super creamy. Like, these are gorgeous, gorgeous. What I will say, the only con with these two is that you have to exfoliate your lips because it will emphasize any texture you have. So make sure you exfoliate, very smooth surface, and that retails for $16, which is a great deal. I mean, it's a lipstick. Most lipsticks are around that price point. But definitely make sure you exfoliate your lips first because it will emphasize some texture if you have dry lips. And the last part of the collection, before I move on to that, there is another lipstick. It is the lighter version, and it is $16 as well. I wasn't able to get my hands on it, and even if I could, I don't think I would, just because it's very, very light. So it's just one of those colors that I would have to use like an accent in like the middle of the lips or kind of over a lip liner. It's not something that I would wear on its own, but it's gonna be perfect for lighter skin tones. And so the last thing I have here is, you guys know how obsessed I've been with this on Instagram if you follow me on Instagram, because I've been posting about this nonstop. And this is Over the Top lip gloss, and this is what it looks like, and it retails for $15, and it's just a beautiful lip gloss, and it's kind of like a gold sheer clear color, and it has a ton of sparkle to it. And this is what it looks like, and again, it has that gold packaging. And then I love the applicator. I feel like it gets the lips and you don't really need a lot of product. And this is a quick swatch. And you can see that it's just super, super, super like shiny. And that's what I love. I've been really into glosses lately, and that's what that looks like. So this is a swatch of the entire collection, and you guys, like, it speaks for itself. It's a beautiful collection. It's a very unique collection. I don't feel like the price point is bad. I don't really have anything negative to say, but let's get into the video so you guys can see how it performs, and you guys can kind of come up with your own opinion as we go on. So let's jump right into the tutorial, and then I'll come back with my final thoughts. Okay guys, so let's just get right into this look. It's going to be really easy and simple. I asked you guys if you guys wanted to see a dramatic look with this collection or a more wearable everyday look, and so many of you said everyday. So let's get right into it. It's going to be quick and easy, and to start off, I'm going to be using my Dose of Colors Baked Browns palette. And I already went ahead and I set down my primer with this shade here, and we're kind of just going to be using them in order. So the first shade I'm going to use is this one right here, and it's called Dessert, Morphe E23, and I'm just going to go ahead and focus that on the outer part of the eye and drag it into the crease. So I do want to top off my brush just because these do have a bit of fallout, so you just want to work around the fallout. And I'm going to zoom you guys in and we're going to start. It should look something like this. You can go ahead and add more or just build up the color to the intensity that you want, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it right about there. I feel like that's a good amount of color. So the next color we're going to take is this one right here, and it's just the next one in line, and this one is Outdoorsy. And on the same brush, I'm just going to go ahead and pop that right back into where we were focusing the first color, and then go ahead and drag this into the crease. Okay, so now we're going to start building up color. So I'm going to take a smaller, more precise brush, and this is my Morphe E22 brush, and I'm going to go ahead into the next shade, and this is just a very dark, deep red, and this one's called Cherrywood. And I'm going to go ahead and focus that only on the inner or the outer part of my eye, sorry. So, and then we're going to take the last color, and this is a beautiful dark chocolate, and it's called Rock Bottom, on the same brush, and I'm just going to take a tiny bit of that just because it is very pigmented, and I'm going to focus it right at the outer V. And I'm going to take the first brush I use, and I'm just going to blend everything out with no additional product. And that's basically what we're going to be working with. And now for the fun part is I'm going to go ahead and take my beautiful Desi and Katy palette. Look at how beautiful this shines. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use these two top shades right here. I'm going to take Suz and Noli, and I'm going to work this one. If my camera wants to focus. I'm going to work this one all over the lid and this one in the inner corners of my lid. So I'm going to go ahead with this one on my finger, and I'm just going to pack it all over the lid. It's such a pretty bronze color. It's very nice. Okay, and that's what that looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and just clean that off later on just because it is a little hard to work with nails. And on this one right here, on Suz, you do have to use this one wet. So what I'm going to do is, because I don't have any water, I'm going to go ahead and take my Photo Finish Primer water, my Smashbox water, and I'm just going to spray some on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to dab my finger into it and then dab it into Suz. It's very ever so slightly, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop that on the inner corner of my eye just to bring in some light there. It's like super pigmented, guys. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and do some blending because we want it all to mesh together. And I'm just gonna go ahead on the first brush that we use with no additional product, and I'm just gonna hit it a little bit right here just to blend these colors all together. So, okay. So that's basically it for that. We're just gonna end up blending a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and smoke out my bottom lash line with the Dose of Colors Baked Brown palette that we used already. And I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off the look. I'm gonna pop on some lashes, and for lashes, I'm gonna be using my Cocoa Lashes Queen Bee, of course, just in honor of this collection since it is Katy's favorite pair of lashes. And I shall be right back. So lashes are on, everything's on, and it looks really nice. I really like how it looks just because it's super natural and you can use it with every day. And the thing I like the most about this is you can wear with 2 different lip options. So I have the lip options here in front of me, and we're gonna start with More Creamer Please. And this is just a very nude lipstick, and I was wearing it in my previous haul video, and I just really like the color. I think it's a very peachy, brownish nude, and it just looks good on a lot of skin tones. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this on. What I will say is make sure that you exfoliate your lips and there's no like dryness on your lips before putting this on. Add some chapstick underneath, because since it is a matte formula, it might emphasize a little bit of texture you might have on your lips. But other than that, I really don't have a problem with it. I really like the color. So let's go ahead and pop this on. It's so opaque, like one swipe and you get crazy amount of color. Have it. That's how that looks on its own. What I feel is it might be a little bit too light on some skin tones, so you can definitely add a lip liner with it. Or what I like to do is the days that I don't want to feel completely like washed out with this color, I will add some over the top lip gloss. And this is an over top lip gloss, and it is so stunning. Like, you guys have seen that I'm obsessed with this on Instagram, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop some of this on. Guys, it's beautiful. And that's how that looks on with the lip gloss, and I think it just looks so stunning. It gives it a lot of personality. So to finish off the face, so I can finally have my eyes matched, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play with some highlighters. So the first one we have here is Mirame, and look, the packaging is stunning, guys. And this is Mirame. This is the darker one of the 2 highlighters they launched, and we have Fuego. And I'm going to be applying Fuego all over the face right now. And I'm going to go ahead with my favorite highlighter brush, and this is just the Morphe R31 brush. And I'm just going to take some on that. It barely has any fallout. That's why I really like this. It's pressed in very nicely. And I'm just going to go ahead and pop that on the high points of my face. Oh my guys, look at it. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it so much, and what I like is that it's very buildable, so you can go ahead and build it up to the intensity that you want. You can make this very subtle or very, very, very blinding. Like, it's so stunning. And I'm gonna go ahead on a flat brush, and I'm going to take my Morphe, and this is the E39 brush, and it's just a teeny tiny little brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and pop that on the inner corners of my eyes. And it just brings so much light to the look. And we're gonna go ahead and pop some on the brow bone. And there is that. There you have it, guys. That is the completed look. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off and show you option 2. Okay, so the next option, just because this look is very kind of laid back and simple, is Beautiful Hot Fire. Like, this color is so stunning. It's perfect all year round, and we're just gonna go ahead and pop this on. So beautiful. And there you have option 2. And there you have it, guys. That's basically the little demo I created for this look. I think it's super easy, super quick. I like that it's smoky, but still wearable. That's what I really enjoy about it. And you have two options. Like if you want to do a beautiful, bold, corally red fire look, you can go with hot fire. Or if you want to do something more muted down and glossy, you definitely have the option of more creamer please and over the top. I love this collection. Honestly, I think it's gorgeous. I give the packaging an A+, the products an A+. The only con or the only negative thing that I see, like I said, are the two highlighters. They're kind of deeper in color, so I wish they would have come out with one more suited for lighter skin tones. And then again, you have the matte liquid lipstick, and the lipstick itself that are a little bit drying on the lips, but honestly, it's nothing super crazy where I feel like they're cracking and uncomfortable. It just emphasizes a little bit of texture, so you do have to go the extra step of exfoliating. But other than those two things, I think the price is pretty great. I think the company that they worked with is amazing. I love all of Dose's products. I think that the collection is very pretty and well thought out of, and I like the colors. I love everything about it, like the packaging and everything. Guys, this collection is so beautiful. I highly recommend you get your favorite part of this collection when it relaunches in September. I think it's worth your money. I think you guys will not be disappointed. You guys will love it so much. And if you guys don't have nails like I do, it's not going to be hard to apply the eyeshadows. I have a really pretty long nails and I still manage to work with it, and I think that they look so good. Every look that I do with this palette really surprises me. And I love that it's also a palette that you can use as like I said, it's kind of like a bonus with any look. You can add a little bit of sparkle and just amp up any look. I love it so much. But that's basically it, guys. Did you guys pick up anything? Are you guys going to pick up anything? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you have any questions, comments, and concerns, feel free to leave them down below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all again in my next video. Bye!